What's up, guys? Welcome to your reading. I feel like you have a question. The word. Okay. I feel like you have a question. So I want you to be thinking about that question. And we're going to be surprised today. So I'm going to flip over the cards as we look at them. So let's get the overall energy of this reading and the answer to your question. Oh, the Hierophant. This is something you believe. This could be about a spiritual gift. This could be about a belief that you hold. The Hierophant can represent the higher self. So it's going to be different for different people, but your question is somewhere in that realm. So we've got the Page of Inspiration on the bottom, the Page of Fire, the Page of Wands. So it's about something that this is something that you're passionate about. This is something action-oriented. This could be a creative endeavor, something related to creativity. I feel like it could also, something creative you're doing. Maybe you're a witch or some kind of manifestation that you're doing. Something creative that you're creating. And if not, it's just, this is about something that you're very passionate about. This has something to do with passion and something to do with action, taking action. The Page of Inspiration, he's starting a new journey. He's got a spark of inspiration. He has an idea and he is taking the first steps toward that idea. Interesting. Right below that, we have the Muse of Materials, which is like the King of Materials. So yeah, this path could lead to something very prosperous, I feel like, or there could be a very stable, prosperous outcome. So let's get right into it. So first card is your energy. We already saw it. It popped out immediately as like the response to your question, which is the World, which is the final major arcana. For me, the traditional meaning is about wisdom. It's about you're finishing a life cycle, a life chapter, a major chapter here, and you have learned a lot of lessons. You have been through it. It has been quite a process. And the question is, what are the lessons you've learned in this chapter that you're going to take with you into the next one? So whatever your question is, or something related to, you've learned some lessons, you know some of the answers. You've already learned the lessons. You've already been through this. You've already been there, done that. She's got some kind of big eagle eye perspective. So I'm just getting another message here about, getting an eagle eye perspective, or like the condor perspective, like getting a view from above and really looking at the whole picture, the whole panorama of the situation. I'm also getting a message here about the weight of the world. And like, look at the Hierophant there. Look at like the head is covered here, and then the head is kind of covered here. Careful about like blocked mental energies or blocked upper chakras. There may be some blockages there that are like preventing the answer from coming to you, that might be blocking your intuition. It could be that you're just overthinking things. You're just thinking about way too much. I mean, you're just like thinking about like the world is in your head. Like it's way too much. Like simplify your thinking. And here it's like you've got this kind of veil over your head. You may be blocking your intuition, because the Hierophant can represent the higher self and messages coming from the higher self. And I feel like, you may be blocking that. And look at this little person down there. I feel like that's like your intuition, like yelling to you. That small inner voice like yelling up to you of like, you know the answer. Remove the veil from your head. Unblock me. Listen to me, let me in. So that is exciting. All right, so now we're gonna go into the essentials of the situation, which is the Three of Emotions. So it is the essentials of the situation. This is an emotional situation. This has to do with relationships, your emotional world, something you're feeling emotional about. This is like the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups traditional meaning is also about celebration and friends and family and like your soul tribe. So it could have something to do with others. I'm also seeing it's like a really spiritual energy of doing some kind of like salt baths and lunar rituals. You may be, kind of overwhelmed emotionally about something. That's what your question is related to. And I'm just getting this message about, connecting to the lunar cycles, connecting to your own emotional cycles, and just, observing them and watching them. And something about like cleansing and purification, maybe like a cleansing ritual of your beliefs, a cleansing ritual to kind of like unblock these upper chakras. You may be a bit conflicted. So the situation may be that you're conflicted about something. You're not sure which way to go. And I feel like, one side, eyes wide open, and the other side, eyes wide shut. If you take this path, you kind of know what the outcome will be. And the other path, you just feel kind of like blind. So maybe the essentials is you're trying to figure out which way to go, the unknown or the kind of the known. Maybe that's going on with you. All right, an advice card. What have we got here? Oh, 10 of emotions. Wow. The card of like emotional fulfillment. So I just feel like your advice right now is just to just feel good. Emotional well-being and emotional fulfillment. So your advice is focus on your well-being, focus on your fulfillment, focus on joy in the present moment. And I think that's going to make it really easy for you. Look, it's like all these different, I feel like, versions of yourself and all these different potential paths. That's all going to lead to, in the end, there's only one path for you. And don't worry, you're going to get there. Whichever direction you take, eventually you're going to get where you need to go. So just enjoy the ride, I feel like, is the message here. Just enjoy the ride and don't worry so much about this energy of like, which way do I go? Which one do I choose? Left or right? Eyes open, eyes closed, kind of thing. I feel like it doesn't matter. Maybe part of this is, choose the direction that feels good. Choose the direction that brings you joy, and like we saw on the bottom, that brings you passion and inspiration, that like a spark of inspiration that you feel inspired. But all paths lead to the same big star, big bright star in the sky. So, you'll get there whichever way, and just enjoy the ride. Okay, moving on, we're going to flip over a card, which is something that could happen, something that's unexpected that could happen. Four of Voices. Very interesting. Look at this. The Four of Voices is like the Four of Swords, which is the card of rest and recovery and taking a time out. So something unexpected is that you may be taking a time out or time off in this process. You may need to just take a break. This may be forced upon you, this break from this rest, this recovery time. So it's just saying that this is something unexpected. It could happen. So, don't worry about it. Just stay calm and carry on through this time and take advantage of, if there is kind of a break or a rest time, take advantage, take a bath. Look, take a salt bath with some rose petals and get all connected to source there. Maybe do some meditation. This can be the card of meditation and spiritual practice. So something unexpected could be that you could have some kind of epiphany or revelation that answers your question, that helps you figure out, which way you're going in a meditation or in the bathtub. You're not expecting that. That could happen. Your desire in this situation. Well, right. 10 of materials, having it all, and just, abundance, just total abundance, material abundance, also stability. Right now, you're kind of in the planting stage, because we saw the Page of Inspiration, which is at the beginning of a journey, the beginning of a path, the beginning of an idea or spark of inspiration. And you're hoping that those seeds blossom into this massive, like, rose bush / tree. And there are all these people down there, I feel like, rejoicing and celebrating you, success and abundance. I feel like other people will also get a lot of benefit from this abundance that you're going to create. Last but not least, the most likely future outcome, awakening. So yeah, you're going to figure it out. You are totally going to figure it out. So answer to your question is go through the process. Go through the process of get those upper chakras unblocked, get in touch with your intuition, get that eagle's eye view, simplify your thinking, don't overthink things, don't get so wrapped up in this conflict of like right or left. Just go with the path that feels good, and whatever path you choose, enjoy the ride and you'll get there either way. Take some time out to rest and meditate. Now thinking about it, I feel like the four voices is like, tune it all out. Look how these cards are similar. Like, I feel like there's a connection here. So the four voices is an important part of this path. Turn off your phone, close the book, whatever it is, and just be in silence. Be in silence and quiet and nothingness. And I feel like this big revelation is going to come related to this question you have, which is something about something you believe, something spiritual. It could be something creative, something you want to take action towards, some kind of seeds you're planting, something you're passionate about. Could be something related to your principles, to your spirituality, to some kind of path that you're on. So, and that that you would like to be very abundant, that you're hoping is successful and abundant. And yeah, the most likely outcome is that you're going to have some kind of major unblocking, and I feel like you're going to be receiving some downloads, some light code upgrades, some revelations, some epiphanies, unblockage. Maybe you're having some kind of creative block. Maybe you're having some kind of creative block with this project, and you're gonna process and get that unblocked. So I loved this reading. If it resonated, please claim it in the comments. Let me know. And for more content, please like and subscribe. And I'm the Brujita Yankee, and that means Little Yankee Witch. And thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next reading. Bye.